on.
We are gold. It's working. Can you see me?
I can see you.
Can you see me? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Just a Coin. It's Saturday Night Live. How are we doing out there, cupcakes? I'm having technology. Put my teeth in. Rewind. I'm having some serious technical issues today. But just like I say, a massive thank you to the guys of John Perky.
Yes,
Who's calling me words or hey? You leave the beard early.
Perfectly organised.
I keep spiking. It's going all over the place. Absolute chaos as normal. Oh, mate, I tell you what. Right.
Do this.
I will be right back after the commercial break. Right. Can everyone out there hear me? Susan, you might not be having technical issues, but I'm on a time delay on mine for some reason.
Yeah, there's always a bit of a time delay now.
Yeah, can hear you.
Oh, I think it's sorted itself now. So, how's your week been, then, Craig? Time delay on mine for some reason.
How's my week been? Busy, mate. Busy. Moving, checking.
Since when's your name been Craig?
Oh, sorry. I thought you said Dave.
I just let it carry on. Yeah, I had this week off. I've just been doing a few bits and bobs. Alter up.
How we went now?
I'm sorry, we went to
hello, everyone.
Koi Heaven. We went to Koi Heaven on Wednesday. Was it Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, guys. So tomorrow night's video is an hour and 10 minutes long, and it's mine and Craig's visit to Koi Heaven, and it is it's a wicked video. He's a wicked guy. He's basically built a Japanese koi farm, and they're harvesting it with Shintaro on the 16th of August.
Yeah, you can't not what he's done there. It's absolutely mega, isn't it?
Yeah. So me and Scraggs went there and just did an interview with him, and he showed us around and everything. Nicest guy you could ever meet, just like one of us, like to me. So I'll definitely be there, and you can camp as well. Like you'll see all the information is all mixed up.
Oh yeah.
An hour and 10-minute video, but yeah, it's on the 16th of August. But you can camp. You can camp there from the 15th, Friday the 15th. So,
that's a good idea than the camping, because it means you can travel
Camping sounds good.
A bit further away, can't you?
Even Susan's doing camping stuff. Good.
So people can arrive on the Friday evening, set up tent, or if they've got a caravan or a camper or whatever, and you're right next to the mud pools. You'll be facing the mud ponds, which we're going to be harvesting with Shintaro the next flipping day. So,
Yeah,
but he's got stands, he's got bonsai trees, he's got hot roast, he's got loads of stuff. So, yeah, it's all in tomorrow night's video with me and Craig. I nearly pushed Craig in the water, and he shows his bum crack twice.
Oh, so I'll be watching now.
Nearly.
For the ladies.
Nearly, he should have been in the water.
I was close.
Hang on. I have a 320 auto pump bed issue. When I press clean, water in the center drops below the easy media, so boiling doesn't work so great.
I didn't see that one. I was close. What was that question? So, guys, listen, if you've got a question, put it in capitals, because then we can distinguish people that are just chatting and people asking questions. And plus, if you do it in capitals, I'll be able to flip and read it, because I'm as blind as a bat.
Don't do this.
Nice. What was that? Okay,
I'm relying on these guys to work me out this evening.
The water in the centre drops below easy meters. Yeah, so Oliver, yeah, that they do tend to drop. Like, you know, the old 310s used to have a little flap in them to stop that from happening. I don't know how you're going to do it. Like, they all pump feds do it. The water just drops to the return level in the outlet. So yeah, as long if you've got a 150 air pump on it, it should still work. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, you can get the water to stay at full without putting the tube in. So if you do a manual clean, if you put the tube in the centre, let it fill right up, and then hit the clean button, then it'll stay full then. But if not, it just goes down the middle into the biological, and then that levels out with the return. It's like a gravity return. And so yeah, either use the plunger or make sure you got a 150 air pump. Hope that answers your question. Nice.
See, I
Is
you
that
have
this,
the same
back
difficulty
siphoning?
with the. Second, Josh.
I'm struggling with that little bit of lag. Is it because it's back siphoning down the pump, is that?
No. So they come with a non-return valve. So that kicks in and it stays full. But what happens is the nexus, the water level where your return is, in the end, all the water just drops down that level of that.
Oh, yeah, because it's going to be a gravity return, isn't it?
Yeah. So there's
I've
nothing.
not used Nexus a lot because I just use the IBCs because I can just fit more media in. So I'm not actually that clued up with Nexus.
Yeah, yours is biological, and you want mass biological.
Yeah, so I just literally got a settlement and then 600 litres of K1 in a IBC, and it absolutely mint.
I'll have to come over and check it out. I will, for sure.
Yeah,
for
you're
sure.
welcome anytime, mate. You know that.
Probably come over with my brother from another mother, Craig.
He's already been, hasn't you, Craig? You can
Yeah.
go again, though, mate. No problem.
How's Raphael?
So
Not too far.
we do have a new
Sorry?
guest with us this evening, so I would like to actually say a welcome to Josh from Satomi, Nishigoi. So, Josh, the stage is yours for the next 5 minutes. Tell us all about yourself and your business, mate.
I'm just a hobbyist that thought, you know what, the only next level is like the hobby is to add more ponds, so set up a dealership basically. It's more of just a hobby gone mad, and then I just kind of progressed it into I wanna do more and more, but as of lately I've been doing more of what Perky does, to be honest with you, because the phone every week the phone goes to go and scrape somebody's car, or they got a problem with the filters, and I found myself out and about visiting ponds more than actually selling fish, which is obviously good and bad, but yeah, it's going well. It's like I say, it's just it's not a business really. It is a business, but for me, it's what I was doing anyway at home. I was buying Adam Bayer and Cuttlebrook fry, growing them on and selling them. So yeah, I just progressed into having an actual place for it, and then yeah, it's that's where I am now. I've got Satomi Nishigai, and yeah, it's all going well. I'm enjoying it, really enjoying it.
Superb! What an absolute legend.
So, any plans to go across to Japan or anything?
Yeah, so
To
I want to
actually
go
go
over
out
in
and select
October.
your own food?
Yeah, I want to go over in October. Obviously, depends how the year goes in terms of making space to obviously bring stuff back. But even so, to be honest, I just want to go to learn more than anything. If I got there, it'd be so annoying because I'd be like, what are you doing that for? Why are you doing that? How do you do that? And they'll probably just get annoyed with it. But but yeah, hopefully I can get there in October this year and document it for YouTube.
Oh, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, the man Raphael next year, he's been out to Japan this year for the first time, and yeah,
Yeah.
I love it.
Is it mega?
Yeah, it is. It is. A different experience. Totally different.
Well, I've set my place up like basically totally Japanese style in it, so I'd be interested to see like if there is any little things that you don't see, because if you've not been there, all you got to go off is like YouTube videos and stuff like that, and obviously there'll be, I would imagine there's things you can't film, and that's like what I'm interested in seeing and learning from.
yeah.
I don't know. I think they're pretty open.
So what?
about-
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like I say, I got no experience of being over there, so I just I don't know. You presume there'd be a little bit the odd bits and bobs that they won't share, but a fair play if they share everything, I'll be in there.
Spot on.
Nice.
So is there no plans in the future for expansion then, Josh, or is it just a case of see how things progress?
Well, yeah, I said it on video like a few times, but I'm on a farm. I'm really close to the farmers. They're starting to wind down the farming side of things, and there is other units on the farm that I can rent. But I just need to walk. I need to walk before I can run and build a client base and build trust with my client base, which has been like the main focus this year is like gaining trust from the client base, because going on to this side of the hobby, if you like, it's just like you realise how important it is to buy off somebody that you trust, and that's sort of what I'm trying to build at the moment is just trust.
Absolutely.
So-
It's your reputation, what your business is built on. Your business
Well,
is built.
But I think as a hobbyist, you don't realise how many moving parts there is to importing a car and quarantining it correctly, in order for your customers to take a healthy fish home. And like when you come onto the side of things, my eyes are just open massively.
Someone's put that you're doing a great job.
Yeah, thank you, Lorraine, and just reading that.
Right.
Then.
Anyone that takes that big step to becoming a koi dealer, you got to give them respect, because at the end of the day, yes, there is money in it, but it is such a niche hobby
Yeah.
that it is a hard grind in that respect.
It's a passion, mate. It's a passion.
Exactly that, Perky. You got to enjoy it.
For the hours that you put in, you never get paid. But if you love what you're doing, you never work. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's me.
Oh yeah,
That's me,
100%.
man.
But if you enjoy what you're doing, you never work a day in your life. But at the same time, if it was a day job, no one would take it, because the hours are like massive. The response massive. So it's definitely.
You're never not in work when you got livestock, because if that livestock needs, like, for example, if that livestock needs treating at 3 o'clock in the morning, you treat it at 3 o'clock in the morning because it needs it. It's not like you can sort of go at 6 o'clock now, I'm going to rub my hands together and go home, I'm done now. If something needs doing at 6 o'clock and it takes till 10 o'clock, then that's the hours you're doing.
Absolutely. I mean, I used to go and pick koi up from Heathrow, and they'd leave me there. I'd to pick up the fish, and they could leave me there waiting for hours, like till 2 in the morning. I've been there since 4 in the afternoon, just waiting. clear customs, and they just haven't done it because they're unloading a load of alpacas or something. Do you know what I mean? And then you're pulling your head out because you know the fish are there at 4 o'clock. You're just sitting there till 2 in the morning, and then you've got to get them back, and then you've got to get them unboxed and unbagged and floated. And absolute mission. It's definitely a passion. This industry, especially professionally.
Yeah,
I'm a koi.
I'll tell you what though, I can't knock Japan. I touch wood. Every bag of fish I've had from Japan, the water has been absolutely bang on. Like you open the bag and there's like a couple that had a bit of a smell of ammonia. But I was so shocked at how well they pack and do everything. Obviously, you're going to have parasites. That's just a given. They come in with parasites. But, like, in terms of, like, the water and stuff like that and how they're packed, it's just... I was literally cutting bags open, emptying them into the bowls, and I'm like, some people's pond water's not that clear. And they've travelled 40 hours in a bag.
Yeah.
Crazy.
They put ammonia absorbing bags in there. So there's bags that absorbing ammonia. But also they stop feeding them for like a week or so before they even start to ship them. So that reduces the ammonia as well.
Yeah.
The only thing I know, they use a lot of salt in Japan, and it's just weaning them off that salt. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It normally comes in at 0.4. That's what I've found.
Yeah.
I test it because I want to match it at my end when they come in.
Especially small fish, because it can cause sleeping sickness when they'll just...
I had that with some Izanaya Tosai, and they weren't even small. There was all over 30 cm up to 39. Mixed them with terrazzo and Dainichi, and all the Izanaya lay down. Obviously not been mixed, but he had a few issues a couple of years ago, didn't he? So, but just got the salt up, got the temperature up, and they come round then. But there's a lot of things you don't realise there is, and you got to be ready to battle sometimes.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Evening, Dino.
How long the fish can be in the bags when they're shipping?
Sleeping sickness?
No, it's how long are they in the bag when they're shipping?
Oh, 24 hours.
Is it 24?
Is it? I thought it was longer. Is it not longer?
I mean,
Sometimes 48.
Yeah.
It depends on our end as well, doesn't it? Like you say, if you sat at the animal health centre for 8 hours, it's another 8 hours.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And it gets you stressed out. It does when you're waiting.
Yeah, I've been quite lucky, me. They've been on time like every time up to now. Again, touch wood. But yeah, I've been quite lucky so far.
Very good.
Yeah, Simon.
So you had a question, Raphael.
Sorry?
You had a question just a moment ago?
Oh, just asking about the bag and how long they can be in the bag.
Yeah, he's just asking how it was in the bags for when we ship them from Japan. We've answered.
Yeah, I know some have been up to 48 hours by the time they've gone from one to the other and been debagged 48 hours. But like you say, they come with ammonia packs in them if they're going to ship them for long periods, or if they're shipping big fish, they do make extra precautions.
I'll tell you the only thing I don't get about the ammonia bags is that every time that I've had them, they're above the water. So like, they stick them on the inside. And like they've always been above the water, but the water's been sounding like, unless it's just the boxes I've had and it's moved in transport. But
so ammonia becomes airborne out of the water. Yeah. And that's what that sac there absorbs that ammonia. You know, like them stupid crystals they put when you buy a new pair of trainers, oxygen absorbers.
Yeah.
It's like that, but it's like just for ammonia. But they're normally onto the So they have to stay moist, but I don't think they're supposed to be submerged. Because if they were submerged, they'd release it. Do you know what I mean? I think that's why they normally
Yeah.
stick it at about 10 o'clock.
Right, no way. I'm based in Warrington, Sharper. It's like near Manchester, like on the edge of Warrington.
Oh, got you.
Yeah, are you
Sharper.
near to Warrington?
Not far from you, Raphael.
Yeah,
So I missed
Are you
the
near to Warrington?
yeah, I'm in Warrington. Yeah, culture, just on the edge.
Oh, so I'm going to visit you. The other day I was watching your on your website some of the fish.
Yeah, is it crazy for goldfish? Is that your?
Yeah, this is me.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know your
uh,
name.
Rafael, yeah, Rafael.
Yeah, you're nearby, aren't you? You're in Manchester, aren't you?
Yes, I'm in Manchester.
Yeah. I've followed you for a while, mate, on Instagram.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
Instagram.
Yeah, the other day I saw because I'm planning slowly getting back to the hobby. So next Saturday we'll say I'm going to visit Vince, so
Yeah.
I can get
Oh,
some more.
yes.
Yeah, and probably after September, I'll probably I get a jump to your place because I
Yeah,
wanna
no
get
problem.
I
Yeah.
wanna get some few fish
Yeah.
slowly, but I don't wanna make the mistakes I've done it before, like getting so
Yeah.
much fish. I don't know. What do you guys think about numbers of fish? Because I am
less.
thinking to have not that many.
Less is more. Less is
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
How big's the pond?
I can tell you that it's less than stressful. I got three fish in the pond and they are living like I never see the fish so happy.
I think you need to
It's a
buy.
question from Dave Naylor, please.
Sorry?
Sorry. There's a question from Dave Naylor. Vince, anybody know of any dealers in Yorkshire? Not far from Yorkshire, is it?
South York.
Do any of you
Greenwood Koi?
legends know of any decent koi shops, stroke dealers around South Yorkshire?
I'm no good at
Greenwood Koi,
geography.
Wakefield Koi.
Yeah. If anyone's going to know, it'll be Craig. He knows absolutely everyone.
Yeah.
I've never been
He's a walking
Wakefield Koi, but I don't think
encyclopedia,
it's
isn't he?
far.
Yeah. He knows everyone.
It's research and homework, and it's
Yeah, quick
and
Google.
loads
So,
of
Josh, you
YouTube.
said you said that you started off growing fry from the places like Cuttlebrook and Adam Breyer. So, have you
Yeah.
not got any plans in the future to pick probably your Japanese ones and give it a go yourself?
Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely. To be honest with you, that's what I wanted to do. But from a business standpoint, starting out, it just weren't the route to take. So I definitely want to dedicate like a full barn to growing on, like just growing on fish in general, small fish, knee size, whatever. Just because I was offering it as a service, but realistically, to get the proper results that I wanted to get for people, I could have done 30 fish max. Like, I'd not got the space just yet to
Yeah.
really do it. So all them spots are taken, and once they're growing on for people, I'm gonna knock that on the head so I can get a full barn dedicated to just growing fish on.
Sweet. So, which variety would be the one you would go for if you was going to do it yourself?
It didn't for me, as in growing fish, like as in like what I would have.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like you might laugh at me, but I love single colour fish. like I just moved house, so I've not actually got a pond at home, and I got ponds of doing a 20,000 litre pond, and I just want 8 single colour fish in it, and that's it.
Wow.
I just sort of put them in his really high quality tow side and just grow them on, and that's it. So shag, yammer, crashy guy, couple of give me varieties, and then I might have just one kahaku maybe, but I just love single coloured fish.
Yeah, fair play, mate. Fair play. They grow
I
the
think
fat for sure because they're not bred for pattern, are they?
I think the longer you're in this game, like obviously I'm 30, but I've been keeping fish in general and ponds since my dad had them when they were born. So like I've got pictures of me when I'm 5, 6 year old at the side of the pond. And I think when you've been keeping fish for this long, like I'm bored of Ghost Sankey now, like yeah, it's just single colour for me. And Gimmin, I love Gimmin.
Yeah, do you not find that the demand for Sankey has dropped as of late?
Well, it's my first proper year, isn't it? So I've not really got anything to compare to. But yeah, I got quite a few really good Ghost Sankey at my place, and they're really reasonably priced, and they've not gone nowhere. They're still with me. So you could argue it, yeah, definitely. Things like the yellow monkeys and the Gimbin Chags and Dionychia, Chags from Norway, they've been like my best sellers. Like, so yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you can always sell a chagoy, can't you? Everyone has to have a chagoy in their pond. Like that's just
I got a really
100%.
good deal on some of these flew out the Chibini side, but they've grown really well for customers, really well.
spot on.
Changes
Super.
dynamics of your.
The one thing you are, yeah, but if you get a good one, then it doesn't matter what size they are. If you've got that scaling and the footprint and everything is right, it just I can see the appeal and the attraction. But yeah, I gotta be honest, I like my weird and wonderfuls and my unusuals.
I'm old school.
If I could get my own,
The Midori guy.
Yeah.
oh mate,
Yeah.
like I said, if only I was able to, because I've got a few too many in my pond as it is at the moment.
I like
But the filtration it's doing its job.
That's good.
What was that?
Remember they had the pond and the motor's gone on the same drum, and they got brushes in there, but the clarity had gone down massively, which was a bit of a shame. But it's a really good open day today. That 5 times caught was brilliant. I met with Gwen for the first time, so that was good, and a few others as well. Cause just
She's a legend. She's a
Oh,
legend.
that Gwen, isn't that one? That shit crazy.
she's lovely. Give me a. Nearly took her home. I nearly took her home.
Hey, she makes a lovely cup of tea, does our Gwen? Even though I had cans of Red Bull instead.
Anyone got any questions in the live chat? Put in capitals, guys, so we can read it, because I'm blind.
I love Vince's char at Siri. Thank you very much. That was actually bought for me by my dad. Dr. Kempo says, can someone tell Rocky Boy to stop talking? Jesus.
Yeah.
I can't get one. Right.
That's because you're showing everyone your nose hairs.
That's because I'm leaning back in my comfy chair.
Yeah.
Oh, See, I knew she'd be in the comments soon.
Hey, there she is. Stuart, what's happened to your
Oh,
chick,
fuck,
mate?
Stu, what the fuck, man?
What?
Had a devastating 10 days. Hang on. Losing the comment.
Lost half of his collection. What's happened there, Stuart?
Devastating 10 days, lost over half my collection.
Hold my net. It's all natural. I don't use any hair products in my hair whatsoever because it's falling out when I'm getting bald. Yeah, the freezer. All that even faster, so yeah, I don't use anything. Just a flipping
Hey,
hair dryer.
that's not Perky, that's Richard Williams.
That's Richard Rollins. Yeah, I'm going to grow the sides, see if I can pull it off. And do all that sort of, woo!
Mate.
I'm going to go dance and all that sort of stuff.
And Raspberry Nesbit. Still holding you.
Round C Nesbit. Yeah, proper come over. See where that will go.
Yeah, the old comb over.
Yeah.
No, it's because I'm trying to read the message. I cannot read it.
Oh no. Oh yeah, I've got mine on. I've got the laptop here, so I can see that.
All right.
Susan's put. I use lube on my hair.
Started with this.
Vincent, I couldn't hear properly. You say someone lost all the fish or something like that?
Yeah, guy called Stuart, but he hasn't commented back.
Yeah, he started with a gill disease and now he's got bacteria, which I presume is a bacterial infection.
Yeah, salt's good if you've got bacteria. 0.6% for 6 weeks because salt's a natural.
I wouldn't have thought you should have any problems with bacteria, bro. He's just had a bloody great big ozone unit installed.
Yeah.
When you say bacteria, is it external or in the blood, like full-blown bacteria?
I don't know. I'm going to have to go along and see it tomorrow.
If it's in the blood, you have to use
antibiotics. And I wasn't going to say anything, but I got a big thing coming up. I've been sat with an exotics vet for 3 hours today, and like going over bacterial infections and stuff like that. And I've come up with a product that she's happy to back. So I'm going to have a look at getting it produced, but obviously I can't say anything just yet. But she's really good, been really good with me. As long as I've got evidence of a bacterial infection, she's really helpful with like prescribing antibiotics and stuff.
That's good.
Stuart said it's internal, so you need antibiotics. So I just don't think bait trail's doing the job no more for people. Everyone I go to is like, yeah, that bait trail, it's not done nothing. There is other ones, but it's getting older.
You've got to find out what bacteria is sensitive to what treatment.
Yeah.
That's where it's like.
Yeah.
Because as good as she is, she's not very cheap.
Is that, mate?
Paula Reynolds.
Oh, Paula, yeah.
You know, she's absolutely brilliant at what she does, but prices are a bit unobtainable for some. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. I've had a lot of chats with Paula. She's very good, but like you say, people just can't afford that, can they?
Every time she lives here, she always leaves 50 quid on the side.
Yeah, but we won't go into why, will we?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. What size saying now? I feel like they just throw Baytrail about rather than actually getting decent. Like there's other antibiotics that I've been made aware of by this vet, but I don't want to say anything. I'm not qualified to. and the work that I obviously the work as well. But it just always seems to be bait drill. From what I've experienced, anyway.
Yeah, Simon from up north Koi Pond says it's because it's
Yeah.
too overused, Josh. Everyone
Yeah.
shotgun treats with it, and everything becomes resistant. And that's if you can get hold of it as well, because you know it's not easy to obtain. Because as much as you can search for it on Google and Amazon, when you go to buy it, you can't unless you've got a prescription for it.
Yeah, I think there needs to be more help. It's a massive thing, and it needs to be more help for hobbyists. Because as a dealer, I've not struggled. I've been able to get hold of it when I've needed it. But I write emails, and basically the woman that I'm working with now, she said, "You're obviously really clued up on the subject." Went in, had a chat with her, and she's happy enough to give it. But when you're a hobbyist, I just don't think that as willing to sort of listen and help unless you got thousands of pounds to hand over.
I'll flash it up on the screen. We've got one here from Dr. Kempo. And when it comes up,
I think Sai covered that. I don't think they're getting stronger. I think that they're just getting resistant to like the same things being used.
yeah, I personally say it's more of a resistance thing.
Yeah.
Than actual changes, because at the end of the day, it's either Aeromonas or the other one. You know, it's
Yeah.
One question. Are you guys talking about bad bacteria? It's not bad bacteria when it's accumulate crap in some places. It did happen to me
no,
last year with my Easy Pod. I used to clean it only once a year, and now I'm cleaning it properly, everything. Even I take it out of the media like 3 times a year to give it a good cleaning inside because all the crap is still even in the rain. So I don't know.
So that's waterborne bacteria that can cause
yeah,
infection. But then you've also got injuries that can turn bacterial.
All right.
But then you've also got like bacteria that's infected the blood. So it's not an external thing that you can treat. You know, so
Okay.
if you've got a waterborne bacterial problem, you can use Virkon, PP, Chloromine T, stuff like that. But if it's in the blood, the only way to cure it is with antibiotics. But people are saying that fish are becoming more resilient to antibiotics. But I have found in my last 10 years or whatever, sometimes I'll go out to customers and the fish are falling apart, and 2 people have gone out and said it's bacterial. But when you go out there and you ask them what they've done over the last 12 months, and they've literally had a PP treatment or a fluke treatment or this treatment or that treatment every other day of the flipping week for the last 6 months, and it just destroys the fish's immune system and they just fall apart.
yeah,
And then people are, because they can't find any parasites anymore or any slime growth, they just go, oh, it's bacterial, but it's not. It's just the fish have been over-treated to death, and they just fall apart gradually. So, but yeah, that's why it's good to have Paula on hand, because you can do a swab and send it off and get the correct information back out of it all. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, London Aquatic Vex. Do they do that as well, or do they just come out to
Who's that?
Byron there?
Who's that?
Byron here at London Aquatic Vets.
I'm not sure. Do you know Vince? Craig will know him.
no. If you have got any aquatic vet, they're very few and far between. That's for sure. Unlike the guys over in the States that have actual designated fish vets.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of them here really, is there? The vet won't come out. He'll just come out with a bottle of sedate to put your fish to sleep, and maybe a microscope and a water test kit if you're lucky. Isn't it? because they don't
when you have
treating fish and stuff, but I don't think they're vets. Can't remember what they were called now. They were, I don't think they were vets. I think they were just people who knew their fish basically and knew how to treat them.
Coy Heavens in the chat, he's put, when you have a swab done by a vet, they'll tell you the correct treatment to use. As Bacterial does not treat some bacteria, there's a lot more treatments available to treat them correctly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's what I'm trying to say.
That's Daryl, that is, he knows his stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like with the chats I've had with the vet, she's showing me antibiotics there that have got names this wrong, and I'm like, what on earth is that? And she's like, this will do this, this will do this, and I never even heard of them. And they're for horses, they're for other animals. Like it's not. Well, she's done it effectively, and she's even used them on goldfish and stuff.
I have to use the horse ones.
Yeah.
In which case you use antibiotic? Because I don't know where you can find antibiotic or what, in which case you can use it.
So I have cured dropsy using antibiotics every other day for like nearly 2 weeks, and it was only after 5 days that the fish started to go down. And
which one was it?
It was, that big pond that I do for that lady, the 24-foot pond, the 18,000 gallon pond.
Oh yeah, in there.
When she first had it built, her fish were actually in a mud pond, a natural pond, and she got there, and within 6 months it just blew up. She called 2 people out, and I won't name either of them, but both of them went, it's dropsy, put it to sleep, and she just basically. This was an 85 centimetre Sankey that she'd had for years and years and years and years. So I said, look, and she phoned me up crying. So I went over and I went, I can try, but I can't guarantee you, but I'll have to come here every other day. She went, you can stay here if you want. I just love my fish. And I literally healed it, and then it died in that massive overdose of PP about 4 years later.
I had a client have the same issue with PP. Another dealer, I don't know who it is, another dealer sold in PP, told in the dose, and the dose was well too much. So I don't know. We never sold in any hydrogen peroxide with it. So I don't know if the dealer got the dosage wrong or the customer got the size of the pond wrong, but it killed all his fish. And he just spent over $1,000 with me. I was literally 2 weeks before. I was like, wow, what? Yeah, even I was gutted.
Yeah, I think people read the packet and see 6.8, but they miss the decimal point, and then they might weigh out 6.8 and go, well, that's nothing. Do you know what I mean? It must be 68. So then they're like 68. Yeah, no, that looks more like it. Do you know what I mean? In the pond, game over.
Because it isn't a lot either. It's not. It's not a lot of powder, is it, or crystal? Whatever.
No, it's just a little one.
Yeah. And I think people do. They're like 0.8, and they look at it and they're thinking, nah, I'll get more of that off my local dealer. So then like, it must be 68, whack it in the pond. And like you say, if they've got no hydrogen peroxide, it's game over, isn't it?
Well, it's like at my place. I had a little shed built on the side, built it in a weekend with the farmers, and I just put a 7,000 litre tank in it, and that was more so if I got any issues with overdose, I can drop the pond and fill it in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't really for water changes because I can just trickle in for that. It was more if I've got an emergency, I've got heated water ready to go.
Yeah, no, fair play, mate. Yeah, anybody who treats with PP, if you haven't got hydrogen peroxide by your side, you're off your head. Why chance it? Do you know what I mean?
And if you're a dealer and you sell it without it, for me that's a red flag.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what happened. The dealer sold it in. Might have made a
but they do say that this new complete pond detox will actually neutralise PP.
Oh, no way.
Is it that true? Because I do have a pond detox, but I don't know.
I've watched quite a few videos and listened to people on lives, and on more than one occasion, I have heard it said that complete pond detox will neutralize PP.
Yeah,
Apparently, if you've got any medication in your pond, apparently the complete pond detox will strip it out
Wow, that's
quicker than
amazing.
you can say lickety split. Apparently,
I
you can
know.
use sodium thiosulfate as well, can't you?
you can. Yeah, I'm not a lover of that.
No, I'm not.
I know. Completed pond detox. It will put down. In my case, it will put down your nitrate straight away. Even you, if you have a spike ammonia, you put it next day, it go down.
What's that detox?
I think it's completely pond detox. I do have it here. Let me see.
Only thing I found with them is it's like I used it in quarantine once in a black that, and they had loads of flow going in, and even with loads of flow
Oh
going
yeah,
in.
completely mouth detox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used it at Paul's and even with a lot of flow going in, it wouldn't lift off the bottom. I literally had to brush it into the pump when I was doing the water change.
What's that? The detox stuff.
Yeah, so you just gotta be careful with bottom drain because I can imagine how it would sit in there.
Oh.
Guys, I'm just going to nip out for 2 seconds. I just need a slash Gordon, and I'll be right back.
Hang on. Simon's actually put in the comments. It will come up on the screen. There it is.
Yeah.
I did a demonstration of it neutralizing PP. See, I
Oh,
knew
yeah,
I'd seen it somewhere.
Oh, that's cool. I want to see that.
Well,
I'll
you have
tell
to
you
go back
what.
to Simon's channel and find the appropriate video then, won't you?
I will do that.
I'll tell you what. Si is one of the most knowledgeable people who's not a vet who I've met.
Oh no, Simon. When it comes to water,
Yeah.
he does know his shit.
I'd have no qualms. I'm a dealer, and I'd have no qualms having an issue and asking Si what he thinks because I honestly, he's so knowledgeable. He helps everyone out in my WhatsApp group like all the time.
Anyway,
Yeah, he's a
guys,
good lad.
I'm going to have to.
Go on, you go and cook your good lady some food,
I will do. I'll see you
and we're
Monday,
not
mate.
just talking fucking pot noodle either.
Oh, no. We've got pork, I think, and other stuff. I'll see if I can burn it. Hope I don't kill us both.
I'm just going to throw this curry down my neck and I'll be back.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice,
Rob Foxy is saying that Koi Pond Lifestyle tried it and it didn't. Controversy.
Yeah.
That's got to be dosage, isn't it? How much did each person put in?
Well, but by looking at the comments, people are saying that if you want it to neutralize PP, you got to double dose it.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
You know what though? For the cost of hydrogen peroxide, which is really cheap, I just use that as a backup. Like I wouldn't even use it if I didn't need it.
Yeah.
Because there's a bit of I've not actually looked into it, but there's a bit of research saying that it kills your filter more, the hydrogen peroxide, isn't there?
Just going to throw me curry down my neck. Right. Okay, Craig.
Are you going to Japan this year?
You me?
Are you? Yes.
I'm aiming to go in October, but it depends how my year goes because obviously I've got to make space to bring stuff
Oh,
back.
right.
Because obviously want to go to learn, but if I can tie it into it being a business trip as well, then happy days.
Have you got anyone in mind that you want to go over with, dealer wise or guide wise?
It'd probably be Chris Edwards, mate, as a carry. Yeah, he's been good, Chris. He's been really good. But I've not spoke with him yet, so I don't know how in demand he'll be. But yeah, just like I say, it's a bit of an awkward one because I don't want to book everything in to go now and then not have a successful year and not have space to bring things back. You know what I mean? I need pond
Yeah.
space. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
because
I
you're going
do
to end
wanna
up
go
disciplining yourself at the same time, aren't you?
Yeah. But I do want to go just to learn anyway. But obviously, if we can tie the two together, happy days, isn't it?
Oh, it's a win-win then, isn't it?
I have got a goal over the next 5 years, maybe, and it'll be that every car I sell will be hand selected, like exclusively guided. So I want to go hand select everything I sell, and yeah, that's like a 5 year goal that I've got.
Another question. Do you need any paper or anything if you buy any fish from Japan and want to bring it to UK? Do you need any certificate or anything like that to can bring you fish?
You need an agent, mate. So
Oh, you need an agent. All right.
yeah, so you need as far as I'm aware, anyway, you need an animal activity license to sell them, but
Mm-hmm.
to bring them over, you need an agent. I don't know if any agents that work with hobbyists. I'm not sure.
Yes, you have to have an
So
agent.
when
You have to have an agent in the UK, and they're limited. And the same when I ship koi to Barbados, I have to have a shipper from the UK. They have to be checked by a vet, and then they go on the plane. They go to Gatwick, get scanned through the bomb scanner, go from Heathrow, and then they land. And after you get a shipper at the other end in Barbados, so that the two shippers talk to each other. Otherwise, you could flipping ever for your fish to be sorted out.
so what you're saying is
You need the
not
visual.
yet everyday Joe Soap is able to go on Azokari Koi website and say, right, I want these delivered here.
No, I don't think.
No, you won't be
Chris
able to
does
do
it.
that. No.
It wouldn't. It'd mess the hobby up, wouldn't it? Because hobbyists could buy koi at trade prices. There'd be no koi shops.
Yeah.
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 I have heard of it though. Oh, not to say no names, but I know people that do it. And
You could go on a Japan. You could go on a trip to Japan
yeah,
with a dealer, and they'll take a bit of a commission, and you'll get them cheaper that way. I know Ken collection. He goes pretty much every year, and he takes with him. He might put there might be a little bit of commission on top, but it's nothing to like. You know, he's got to get them back here. He's got to look after them. He's got to keep them alive. You have losses. You know what I mean?
Between them.
Yeah.
That's what you're paying.
It's like me, like in the auctions, it's the same thing as somebody sees a fish in an auction and they want me to bid on it. I just say max price and I take 10%. And by the time I quarantined it and that, 10% isn't much, but I will do it. I will do it for people, and it's kind of a similar process, but all digitally, isn't it?
Yeah, spot on.
But I ended open, like just open book 10%, and it's just not some of the prices you see nowadays, in my opinion. It's crazy.
When I went to I'll mention it again, that Koi Heaven, he had like a 70 centimetre kahako, and he only wanted 995 quid for it. And it was flipping stunning. Like,
Yeah.
tomorrow. It's only like a two-step, but flip for that sort of money. And the reason is he's buying them like 26 centimetre toes on, growing them on his
And
mud
then-
pond. They're coming out like 60 plus centimetres. Wait, he bought some carcus out of this world, absolutely out of this world. And his prices are just second to none. I think
I've got time for people like that because you gotta. It's a, you gotta get the balance, haven't you? Because like you gotta make your money and stuff like that. But I saw the 61 TM Deutz shower from Shinoda, and I sold it for 750. And I was more than happy with what I made on it. But I look at some shops and I look at some koi and I'm like, that could sit in your shop for 2 years and not grow at the same price and you still make money on it. And it's just crazy. Crazy.
Mhm.
the food, the electric, the rent, the water,
Yeah.
all cost money.
Yeah.
Someone's put you should keep it local. Amen to that, guys. Amen to that. I don't know about because
New Forest
Yeah.
Koi Farm.
Honestly, Vincent, like, your fish at the National, nega, mate. Nega.
Mate, not all of them were from New Forest Mine. Some of them
Yeah, I
were
know.
Japanese.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd like to take more of the New Forest fish than I do anything
Yeah.
else because quality is there.
It's like when I commented on the live stream the other day, like, some of the arrow that you had there was absolutely mint, mate. And if I seen them on Japanese website, I'd be trying to buy them. And it's just, you know what I mean? It was really good. I commented, didn't I? Remember the other
You
one?
did. You did.
Yeah.
Well, just to put it into perspective, last year at the Koi Tuber Fest, Ryan from Exclusively Koi came down. Rick took him on a tour around the farm, and just from what he saw in one of the bee ponds, he wanted to buy the lot.
Yeah.
There and then.
Susan.
Rick couldn't.
Susan in the comments, you need more exercise, girl. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And Koi Heaven, he said he wants to come and visit New Forest. Koi
Yeah,
links.
I'd like to. Yeah.
Mate, we've got Koi Tuber Fest coming up. I think the date that we've set is the 18th of October, slightly later this year, but
Yeah.
that's working around Rick's commitments, Susan's work, and everything else. So there will be a video coming out about it next week, definitely with everything in confirmation. But yeah, there will be the usual invites by myself and Susan, and there will also be the chance of you guys out there being in with the chance of having your name picked to come and join us at New Forest Koi Farm for Koi Tuber Fest. Raphael was here with us last year.
Yeah,
How did you find it, Raphael?
it was awesome. My little one enjoyed it very much. Though. Even he doesn't call you Vincent. He call you YouTube, call YouTuber.
Bless him. Now I think Craig's back with us. Yes, Lorraine, you're right. He did end up buying most of the little Ginrin Chagois. So
Like I said,
yeah,
if I can get a brand dedicated to growing on, I'd love to come down anyway, Vince. But we could do something together on that if you wanted to. I just need to get to that point. You know what I mean?
I mean, as for the Aragoki, I mean, Rick has really nailed that down now.
Yeah,
And
yes,
we
mega.
found that the main key for the Aragoki is temperature.
How come?
Because
How come? Why is
Last year,
that? What?
well, last year when we did the Deutsch Aragokis, or we were going for the Aragokis, he split two of the spawnings in half and kept some in the polytunnels and put some out to the bee ponds. And when we harvested both different types, we found that out in the mud, out in the bee ponds, where the temperatures were fluctuating and cooler, they come out more like leather carton, but with a zip underneath the dorsal. But when you went through the ones that come out of the polytunnels, which were sitting at 26, 28, 30 degrees, you found more Aragoki from exactly the same spawning. The ratio was like 3 to 1 to 4 or whatever on the other up on the other side.
Could you
Completely changed.
argue like in the higher temperatures when they're growing, they can take on more nutrients and more food and develop more scalation? Is that like the route it's going?
I honestly don't know, and it's a question I will put to him Monday for
If
you.
it's like if you can take in more nutrients and stuff like that, they're gonna. I don't know how to say it. Like the ones that was outside, they might have had that scalation, but they've not been able to absorb as many nutrients as the ones that are warm. And do you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just sort of throwing ideas out.
Literally, Dave will tell you, 80% of the ones that come out from the outside ponds literally were they either had a zipper underneath the dorsal and that the rest were smooth, or you had the odd rogue scale. And then you took the ones out of the where the temperature had been, where they'd been in the temperature for a good 6 to 8 weeks or whatever. And yeah, we were sort of like 75% Aragoki.
That's mad, isn't it? Mad.
And
it makes sense.
Both for exactly the same spawning, and at the same time they were being fed the same, in the fact that they're getting the same crumb and everything else through the auto feeders. And okay, the ones in the hatchery would have been getting brine shrimp. Ones outside would have been on the rotifers and the daphnia. So they both still had live food as well as the crumb and powder foods. And the only thing we can put it down to is literally that temperature.
Was he getting the same amount of dry food, even though the temps are different? Yeah. Right?
Yeah, so dry food was exactly the same. The only difference being outside in the bee ponds, they would have been on rotifers, daphnia, midgefly larvae, that sort of thing. And in the factories, they would have been getting brine shrimp as well as the dry crumb food. So
wonder if they can.
The only difference.
Wonder if they can just absorb more nutrients and grow better scalation in warmer water.
I honestly, it's mental when you start looking and being on the farm. It does open your eyes to how different varieties act, even though they're the same variety. So Rick's done so far like 3 different pairings of a saggy. Last year there was 2 different pairings, and when you put both lots next to each other, you can instantly tell a difference.
Yeah.
Instantly. From one pairing they come out with a real nice dark cherry red, but they also end up with a very dark Matsubamon, which means by the time they hit sort of like 40-50 cm, they're almost black across the top.
It's no good, is it?
And then you've got the other side of the scale at the moment. with the oil spawning, and they've got a little bit of Benny on the pec fins and a little bit on their belly, and it's a case of waiting now to see when it actually comes out.
Or if it comes out.
Yeah.
If it comes out. Because I've had that before. I actually bought an Oya Asagi for Susan, and I actually bought it from the Koi collection.
Yeah.
And Ken said to me, "Oh, don't worry, it's Oya bloodline. The Benny will come."
Yeah.
2 years later, and it still looked like a fucking
That's
Matsuba.
Ken. Yeah. No joking. Love you.
I do love an
But it
Asagi,
also shows just because it's from a certain breeder doesn't mean it's going to act that way.
No, very true. Yeah, absolutely.
you can only hedge your bets, can't you?
Yeah,
I bought a
definitely.
few.
I mean,
I bought a few 2-star Danichi shows in the auction, and picked them up like fairly cheap because they're 2-star, and obviously not a lot of people wanted them. And I need to re-photograph them already because I can see underlying Tsune, and they're just totally different fish.
Yeah.
And I bought them with the vision of they're probably not going to sell overnight, but I don't mind because soon he's going to come up, and it has done, and even quicker than what I thought it would. And they're literally totally different fish within a few months. Crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. And in Japan, they struggle with sumi, and that's why they might
Yeah.
But then you put it in our water, and it becomes within weeks.
Is that the soft water? That?
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like, I'm looking at it.
I mean,
Sorry, go on, Vince. I'm struggling with that. Like,
we see it down the farm a lot. They come in from the ponds, they get settled down, they then get photographed, put up on the website, and I guarantee you, within being in a clear pond, within a month, you go back and you try and it sells on the website, and then you're spending about 30 minutes trying to find this fucking fish, and it looks completely different because clear water, hard water, sumi comes out, boom, changes
Can you guys
completely.
see me in the live chat? Because Craig says he can't see me.
I can see you.
See you, mate.
Can you see me? Craig says he can't see me.
It must be mine. I've come out 3 times and gone back in.
Craig, put your glasses on.
Oh, Craig, because
everyone.
for a slash Gordon, so but I'll come back, switch you back on. I'll just turn the camera off so you can.
Fucking Ronnie Corbett. You're about his size as well, aren't you, Craig?
He's taller than me. And that's with my Simon Cowell heels on.
I want to see them now, Craig. Go and put them on.
What he won't tell you is they've got about a 6-inch heel on and they're pink.
Curry was mint.
With red on the bottom.
I didn't want to be ignorant and eat it in front of everybody.
No, fair play.
So come on, guys and girls out there watching us. Any questions for our Josh? Come on. He's new to the stream. Fire some questions in at him. What do you want to know about him? What actually started you in the koi hobby other than like your dad having a pond? There must have been a drive.
No, he's just my dad. Like, obviously, I got cerebral palsy, so when I was younger, my brother would be out and about with his mates all over the show. And I couldn't be, so I was at home with my dad looking after the fish. And it just sort of went from there. Like, I'm more addicted than he ever was. And he was like, had a tank in every single room in the house.
Wow.
So he just went that way. I've literally kept everything. Arowana, stingray, saltwater aquariums, koi, discus. Like, I've kept everything. Like,
Oh, that salt water. That's too hard.
You know
That
what?
is too much
I'm going
fun.
to do a YouTube series on it. I'm setting up a 8 foot by 2.5 feet by 2.5 foot fish only saltwater tank at the moment. And I'm gonna document that. I want some big clown trigger, big puffers, stuff like that. So I'm gonna tie that into the koi channel. It's fish, isn't it?
Yeah, well, mate, it's still content, isn't it?
Yeah,
And you'll be surprised like, how many people actually. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love to look at a sea
yeah.
tank or a saltwater tank. They're absolutely beautiful to look at. But I know a couple of people that have had reef tanks and sea tanks, and the amount of faff they have to
I
go
think
through
fish only
getting the
though.
water right.
Fish only and coral are so different, mate.
Totally different.
You just adding salt. You're
Oh,
adding salt to your fish. As long as you got a decent mixing station and stuff like that, it's not that you're adding a protein skimmer if you want it and salt. Whereas then you get into coral, you're crazy.
everything's involved. Everything's. I used to do marines at Shirley Aquatic, so and yeah, there is a lot more to it, especially with corals. And again, you can't have a brand new tank and put any corals in it. Like your tank needs to be mature for at least a year, 2 years before you
Yeah.
get corals in, because they'll just die. And it's the same as with a pond; it needs to be mature and it needs to be gradually. Like if you had a brand new tank, put the salt water in, put the live rock in, tested all the water,
Yeah.
you've got nitrates, your ammonia, nitrates, everything. Your salt levels dead right.
Mm.
Put corals in, they'll just turn to mush straight away. They'll just die.
I think a key.
Power heads, you need power heads to keep the water moving so they can feed. All sorts of stuff. It's an absolute mission.
I think the key to it is as well is like I've had a black vat in my shed with my dry rock cycling in it for 4 months. I've not even ordered a tank yet. So by the time the tank comes, it'll just be drop my dry rock in and add my fish and away I go.
Yeah.
That's a big if you can.
Tested for
Yeah,
Josh.
the filtration.
Seen your filtration, mate, very much like the Japanese, but with a twist using moving bed instead. What made you go down that route there?
So I went down the Japanese route because a big. So obviously you can't knock the way Japanese do things. They're the original koi keepers and all the stuff. But a big driving force behind it is that I wanted to utilize the space in the barn. So if I had a tank and a Nexus, nobody can walk on top of the Nexus or there's no, it's going to take up loads of room. Whereas the way I've done it,
Yeah.
all my filtration is platform for walking on. So it's just allowed me to have a bigger volume of water, basically, more fish. And
Yeah.
also, I'm a big believer that I'm not against a window. I think you got to buy your koi correctly if you've got a window. But I'm a big believer in viewing koi from the top. And from
Yeah.
a business point of view, I want my customers that book appointments to come and see me to look at the koi from the best angle they can look at, and that's above. So they're looking down at the fish. But the moving bed side of it was just that I had an opportunity to buy second-hand moving bed media over a brand new jack mat, and at the time, that was a better business decision for me.
Yeah, because jack mats, the amount that you would need to fill those chambers.
Oh God, I know. They got a
It'd be easier trying to get a mortgage for a
It
flat.
was in the middle pond. I've got 900 liters of K1 now, and it all moves on custom in air grids firm aquatic aeration. Every
Yeah.
single bit moves. and I can honestly the ponds are nuke proof in terms of ammonia and nitrite, really good. But I am going to be upgrading. I'm not going to say how because I got a lot of videos on it. But the settlement chamber is going to get a bit of an upgrade.
Mate, settlement chambers we've got at the farm, we just got filter bags of Flowcore hanging in them.
Yeah, just something to break up the flow and trap the crap in it, basically.
Yes.
Yeah. I believe.
Susan's asking, Josh, I believe you're married. Does your wife have any interest in koi as much as you do?
I'm not married just yet. She's sat on the other side of the room eyeballing me now. But yeah, so I'm quite lucky to be fair because when I was growing up, I remember my mum and dad being, my dad wanted another tank, my mum didn't. And it was always like, never arguing, but just like a bit of banter back and forth. I'd be like, go on, mum, we'll get another tank. And my dad would be like, go and tell your mum we'll get another tank because she won't say no to you. But I'm quite lucky with my partner now. She don't want to know what pH, ammonia, and nitrite are, but she'll sit with a glass of wine at the pond all night. She loves it. So quite lucky.
No, that's it. You can't complain
No,
at that then, can you?
Can't. She's actually knifing me for a pond at the new house, and I'm looking after 500 fish at the moment. But we'll get there. I just want to document it on YouTube.
Has everyone else lost Perky?
I'm still here.
I got Turkey.
Can you see me?
You just disappeared on my screen again. Oh, there you are. You're back now.
Craig's still the same on mine. Craig, and then coming back.
I can see.
No, he's back now. I can see his nipples.
Craig is back. Sorry, guys.
Thank you, Susan.
Hey, it's gone 9 o'clock.
It's half 9.
Can you not smoke before 9?
No, it's just something. I don't personally when I'm doing videos and stuff like that. I don't usually like to smoke on camera, but on a Saturday night, once it goes past 9 o'clock, fuck it.
Fair game.
It is what it is, then, isn't it? If you lot can sit there and drink, I can sit here and have a bag.
So Dave Naylor's asking, what's your YouTube page called?
Just Satomi Nishiki guy. Just the name of the shop. You can't see it, can you? Is it?
Yeah.
How we doing, Kashi? How's the new spawning doing?
Who's that question for?
That was for Kashi's koi. He tried to spawn in, said it had failed, and from what I can remember is he's gone out there to empty and clean everything out, and he's got a pool full of spawn.
Oh wow!
little fishies flying around. So
That's a bonus.
how are they doing?
That's a bonus.
Isn't it? And his spawning he did last year worked out rather well. In fact, he's got another chariot survey for me.
Wow, spot on.
I love a chariot, so a good one. Yours is mega, mate.
Little Nick's koi.
All right, mate. Better than I thought, about 50.
Little Nick's koi ponds asked a question. He'd be a good guy to get on here as well, wouldn't he?
Nick sound, yeah.
Brick pond with a tunnel link, 2 sides. Can it be glassed? And would it work? Yeah, absolutely, mate. Yeah, you could.
Make fiberglass, anything.
It's like fiberglass. It would work no problem at all. Oh, Gwen said thanks for the t-shirt. Like Gwen's been a supporter of my channel. I'm sure your channel for blooming years. Like, and it was really nice to meet her for the first time today. I give her a big kiss and a hug. I did. I nearly took her home with me.
Oh,
I
bless.
say he's,
She's a
I say he's a big
good egg,
supporter,
Gwen.
KK. My missus, mate, she pisses herself at you.
Yeah, that's the idea, honestly, guys. Like,
Yeah,
I don't take myself seriously. I take my work seriously. I love my job.
yeah,
But if I can make a prank of myself and make someone laugh, it's going down. It's going to happen because it's too serious and there's so much crap going on in the world. Hopefully, at least once a Wednesday and once a Saturday, I can make someone smile or laugh or wet themselves. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Maybe
Isn't
all
it?
scream. Oh.
Lorraine's asking, Vince, will you be trying any of the food that Rick's been trialing if the winner comes out? No. I'm going to stick with what I'm doing at the moment, which is I'm using the Pride and Joy Koi food, which is in the food trial, but little Nick's there going saying the Nutrimare is going to win. Well, we will not be using the Medikoi because the Dainichi Koi food arrived at the farm Friday.
I like medical, I do, but like I've said before, I'd mix it up rather than just feeding the fish the same thing. Because I mean, if you can mix it up and give them different vitamins and nutrients and all that, to me, that's. But I suppose if you want to try it out, sorry, I couldn't hear them.
I'm feeding Nutrimare at the shop, and yeah, it's been really good. Fish put a bit of weight on as well. I also feed JPD like Simon Chase just said, and that was good. That was very good. That was probably similar in my experience, but I've only gone through 2 bags of Nutrimare. Where JPD I've been feeding for years, like in the hobby and at the farm, and it's really good.
Yeah, well, I've always been an advocate for Takazumi, Daryl, but I've the price of Takazumi is starting to creep up. So yeah, trying to find something else that's just as good. The only one thing I won't not feed, and that's Takazumi Junior Premium, because that is a banging food for frying tosai.
Sake car is probably the best food, but it does stain your water and it does have a bit of greasiness to it. But that Takazumi is like, it's not as expensive, but it's still good quality stuff in it.
Yeah, it's bloody good for. I mean, up until about 2 years now, I haven't fed it to the main pond. And last year, I fed the Coppins spirulina all year. Fish done well on it. Yes, there was a little bit more waste than the Takazumi, but big difference in the price. The Pride and Joy Koi stuff that I'm using at the moment, getting it cheaper than Takazumi, and the fish seem to be doing well on it. I have noticed a difference in the fish. I've noticed a difference in a couple of fish that I took to the show. A couple of them have piled the size on since they've got back.
You getting much
Jesus
rice?
Christ.
You getting much rice, Vince?
So at the moment, no, I'm not. I mean, the drum isn't coming on. It's not coming on every 20 minutes like it was. It's maybe every half hour, and they're getting quite a bit because the bins that my mum bought me, they're getting a full scoop of that, sort of like 5-6 times a day at the moment. But they're also getting gem lettuce, crab sticks, cooked peas, cooked rice, and they smash the shit out of everything that goes in there at the moment. So
Yeah, we should call
but I
Heavens
think
back in the chat saying there'll be some big savings and stuff on the day. So maybe a bit closer coming up to the time, we could get him in the live chat just to go through
mate,
what's happening on that.
he's well cooked. Well, how are we doing, Jack? Yeah, he's welcome on anytime. I mean, anyone out there that wants to come on, promote their business, or just chat, Coy, they're welcome. Just drop me a message and I'll send you a link. Failing that, I can always put the link up in the comments and then you can come and join us that way.
Superb. Superb.
Everybody's welcome.
Absolutely. That's what
Susan just turned me into darkness and she put kitchen light
in the
on.
dark. Yeah.
Simon, Chag is doing absolutely awesome. I think I'm going to spawn it next year with my big male carpet from Rick.
Is that the one that you spawned, Vince, and then Simon's taking the credit for his lad's growth?
Yeah, that's the one exactly, Craig. The one that his son got to that
Yeah.
size, and Simon's claiming
The credit for it.
the credit
Yeah.
for it.
We all know it was his son.
Yeah. Yeah, we all know it was his boy got it going. But yeah, that fish, 3 years old, was spawned here, and yeah, I'm gonna hopefully gonna spawn it with the big male kahaku that I got from Rick, and see if we can create some really nice Chiba.
I'll have to get down, Vince, and come and see you.
Yeah, I've got
You will have to, man.
as well, definitely, and yeah, Koi Heaven, he wants to come as well. So maybe a few of us could just head down one time or arrange it, maybe before October, because I know Koi Heaven, he's going to be in Japan in October and probably February as well. So
Yeah.
maybe when it's a bit warmer. But I've just got to go for a big quick slash Gordon, guys. I'll be quite black. No.
So Simon said,
of course he's on the road.
Got to do the overtime to pay for all the
Simon says, didn't see him put his hand in his pocket for the sake.
How's the green Chag, Nick?
It's been better, but obviously since it jumped out,
Oh,
so I'm just thankful it's alive. It looks better than bruised along the sides, but I'm going to take it out tomorrow and separate it in a temporary vet just so I can treat it better.
You know what, mate? I'll message you tomorrow with a few bits you can add to the food to help the healing. I forgot, to be honest with you, mate. I meant to message you. Nick had a Chag off me and it jumped. So it's a bit knocked up, isn't it, mate?
That was stunning as well. That
upgrades. Yeah, that green one that was on Phil's video when he visited Satomi.
Yeah.
Stunning, that.
It's always the one you want to see progress, or is one of the best fishing.
It really is. It's one of my favourite fish in the pond. And that only comes second to Frank. But Frank, every time I walk out there, he's up at the water, lets me pick him up. He's a greedy sod. He just wants food. I know why he comes to me.
Is everything else you had off me sound?
They're thriving, mate.
Yeah, it was the Tancho mega, mate. He won the Tancho in the raffle down each year.
So it's putting some size on.
Anyone got a contact number for Notram?
What was that, Vince?
What the fuck is Notram when it's home?
Yeah, just
are you
going
on the
back
road,
to
mate?
Yeah, just on my way back to the yard from Southampton.
Yeah.
Notram. What's Notram?
It's overtime today.
Oh, you can't beat weekend overtime.
Certainly can't. Not at the bonus they give us, Vince.
You need it when you're buying them green Chags, mate.
But just going back to my question,
ladies and gentlemen. All right, yeah. Gone far away.
Obviously, I'm saving up for my big pond build, but I'm thinking maybe an in-ground one, but covering the bigger space, but having the two sides linked via like a tunnel, and then glassed, rather than having it just one side of the garden, having it both sides and having them linked. A few ideas I'm playing with. I didn't know whether or not the water pressure, having like a tunnel, would then push up on and affect anything.
It depends on what you use to create the tunnel, I would
Well,
thought.
I was trying to do the bottom bit with block and then obviously do like a concrete lid, obviously with rebar and all that in it, and then
Somebody else has done that.
okay.
Who's done that now?
What was that?
That would be a fucking bitch to fiberglass.
What was that? Rebuying what? Sorry.
Concrete and rebar just to give it the strength. I was originally
I
thinking
think it's on one of Tim Waddington's. I think it was on one of Tim Waddington's videos.
So I'd love an in-ground pond where you can see it, but I'm thinking if I have an in-ground pond, I'm not going to get the volume that I wanted. Whereas if I had it in ground and you utilised both sides of my garden via a tunnel, and that one I could still get my motorbikes to and from my summer house then.
Somebody's done that. I'll see if I can find the video and I'll send it you, Nick.
Cheers, bud.
That's little Nick. How you doing, buddy?
How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good. Even though I can't see you.
Yeah, I'm driving, and it won't be very good to be on FaceTime or anything while you're driving. But talking's allowed.
Good point.
Chris is saying it was on one of the Quality Nishikoi vids a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
That's it,
Tim
yeah.
Redden, name it. Saying that, you seen that one down in Cornwall that he's been filming lately?
That's huge, yeah.
Yeah, that's
No.
lovely, that is.
There's a pond between me and him, and we're operating 10 minutes apart, and it's 100,000 gallon. Crazy, massive, huge.
Wow. Massive.
The one with what he filmed with the seating area in the middle of it. Literally, it's like 4 minutes from my place. Absolutely huge.
Wow. That's
In fact, the farmer next door to me, one of these lads dug it for him and didn't tell me. I was like, I can't tell me. But yeah, it's a mega pond, mega. I drive past just to look at it, not gonna lie.
Somebody
Really
asked the
nice.
question earlier about size of ponds, but I'm happy with the size of mine. It doesn't like if you've got to treat it with anything, it doesn't cost you so much. I mean, Perky's just done that lady's pond. Look how many treatments he had to put in there. That must have cost a fortune.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what I said to my missus, because I've moved
Mate,
out of the way a
have you
bit.
seen the size of their house?
What's that?
Size of what? Sorry.
I said, have you seen the size of her house? She probably got the money to be able to afford it.
Yeah.
But do you not find with the bigger volume of water you have less issues? Because that's what I've personally found from having my small one at the start of last year to now having 27,000 litres, give or take. I don't
Yeah.
have any issues. Touch
It's all
wood.
about stocking level. It's all about stocking level. So,
Yeah, and I think when you got more water, you get away with more.
yeah.
But
But
I'm overstocked in that 27,000 litre. I've got far too many fish that I've got to move on. But my filtration, I've just upgraded to the Burton's TF700
yeah.
drum, and I've got 1,000 litre bio with around 500 to 600 litres of media in it at the moment.
Superb.
600 litres of media, mate, that says it all. That's a lot of media, that.
Yeah.
I got that on 20,000 litres at the shop, and like I say, I had no issues like with bio load. and I'm a shop. Like there's probably what 100 fish in there, maybe 80.
Yeah,
I mean fish like 30 cm plus.
yeah, but
Yeah.
so with that drum, I'm pulling through the 4 bottom drains around 50,000 litres an hour, but my bio is only 2 hours, so I'm getting all the crap of it.
Yeah.
Obviously, the drum's washing it to waste, but it hardly goes off anyway since I've been on Nutriment.
That's good to know. That's good to know.
It is good. It is.
I say 25 kilos a month I'm currently doing.
I'll probably do a video on it. I've got 10 bags. I've used 2. When I've done the 10 bags, I'll probably do a video on it because I think try it for as long as you can before you go and like sort of make a review on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to shoot Vince. I'm meant to be at a 21st tonight and I'm getting rung. So I've already had the shower. I'm all done and sitting changing top. So thank you for having me on, mate. I really appreciate it. And if you,
Oh, mate, same place, same time
Yeah,
next week.
if
Take
you
it
have
easy,
me,
Josh.
take it easy, lads. Thank you.
Take care, mate.
See you later, Josh.
Enjoy the rest of the night, mate. Cheers, Josh.
Thank you.
See you, Josh.
See you, Craig. See you, Perker. See you next night.
See you later, mate. Have a good one.
Yeah, I'm off out later, guys. 10 o'clock. I'm going to eat Bromsgrove with one of my pals. Just let the old air down a bit. Just relax, have a few beers. I can walk down for
Don't forget the
Don't
lube.
worry, Perky.
Don't forget the
I'll
lube.
keep the country running for you, mate, while you're on the beer.
That's the spirit. Yeah, no, I'm not going out till about 10 o'clock. Bromsgrove don't get busy till about 10:30, 11 o'clock. But the last time I went there with my pal, I ended up coming home at 4 o'clock in the bloody morning. So luckily, I've already uploaded tomorrow's video.
Nice laying tomorrow then.
So yeah, don't miss that, you legend.
Right,
Video, Koi Farm. It's a banger. It's an hour and 10 minutes, guys, but it is absolutely brilliant. We got some drone footage from Craig. He shows us around the whole farm, his fish, we bowl his fish, everything.
Are you going to that harvest weekend, Perky?
I am. Yeah. And if people are going to camp, like when the video goes out tomorrow, you get in touch with Koi Heaven direct rather than me, because I said during the video, let me know in the comments, but you need to register with him. So if people do that, but let me know in the comments if you're going to camp over, because you can go on a Friday evening, set up camp, caravan, whatever camper, and then stay overnight, and then Shintro's there from 10 o'clock, and there's loads of events going on. There's raffles, there's fish for sale, dry goods, everything. But then what you can do is you can stay over on a Saturday night and then pack up and go on a Sunday. So if enough people are going to do that, I'll bugger it, I'll go. Do you know what I mean? I'll go on the Friday. Because I love nothing more than chatting with you guys. Do you know what I mean? Like sitting by a fire with a few beers, chatting about fish and water and this and that and the other. There's no better thing for me. I haven't got a tent.
That's it.
Go on.
So it's the social part, but if I do go, because when I looked on our website, I couldn't find their address on there. So I wanted to see exactly how far it was, but I got it off of
Wrexham.
Raf from Crazy for Koi and Goldfish.
Yeah.
He sent me the address home, and I think it was about 4 hour 20 drive. I just ain't got round to checking my rotor whether or not I'm working that weekend. But if I ain't, then I'd go up on the Friday rather than having all that drive on the
and then you can literally
morning.
stay the Friday night, do the Saturday all day, stay the Saturday night, and then pack up and have Leslie drive home on the Sunday. Like originally Friday and the Saturday, but if we can get like a crew together that are going to camp, I haven't even got a tent, but I've got a big tarp. I'll just make a tent out of a tarp, and I'm down. I'll stay up all night chatting shit with you guys. Do you know what I mean?
So my tent would be big enough if I do go, Perk.
Say again.
I said my tent's big enough if I do go.
I'll bring the lube, big boy.
I like it dry, mate. Yeah, you squirm.
Oh, I'll squeal like a pig. Trust me.
Ew, man.
So the video's there tomorrow, but you have to register online, and the reason why is, look, Daryl is the nicest guy you could ever meet. His fish are such decently priced and everything. His farm is built himself with his own hands, and he's scared that he's going to let people down. So he's booked a field next door, and it's like a $5 for parking. But if he has at the moment he's got 110 people. If that turns into 500 people, he might need to make that bigger. Do you know what I mean? Or whatever. And then there's a hog roast as well. And he's worried that people are going to show up and there's not going to be, like, we've had booking and then there's not going to be enough food. And then he doesn't want anyone going, oh, I went, but it was crap because no food. Like, he literally won.
What date is that again?
Say again.
16th of August.
Yeah,
16th of August.
16th of August.
So my video drops tomorrow. Me and Craig spent the whole day, well, half a day with him, chatting, going through his fish, going through what's going to happen on the day. There's drone footage of his mud ponds, everything. The guy is...
So that's about 2 weeks, isn't it?
Yeah, 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, he's in the chat. He's in the chat now. He's just put the address in the chat.
Oh, there you go. He's put the address in the chat for you.
I've got a feeling that I'm off that weekend, so I'll very possibly...
I got a feeling.
So I'm in this weekend, and I do every 3rd weekend, so that should work out.
Yeah, let me know, bro, because that would be wicked. Like, me and you just get on anyway, don't we? So that would be... Have a few beers, get a fire going, sit out there next to his mud ponds, check breeze. But I'm down with that. Look, originally,
Bet your life I'll be taking me camping fridge so the beers are cold.
Yeah. So I've got an inverter so we can keep the beers cold. We'll take some wood.
Nice.
He's got fires off the ground, but he's got fire pits and everything. He has done a fab, and I don't think he's going to make any money.
Nick, Daryl will be able to. He'll be able to advise you on that tunnel you want to do, Daryl, Nick, because that's his game, groundwork.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
He's got.
Yeah, so you can pick his brains on that.
Yeah, because the size I want at the moment, I'm playing in like 6 metre by 3 metre by 2 metre. Well, I say 2 metre, but that includes the base for the concrete and that. But then that would be on one side of my garden. But I'd love a in-ground one so you can look into it. We've got a sunken seating area. That's what I'm thinking. If I can do something, but I still need access to the back of the garden to get my motorbikes through.
Yeah.
To my summer house.
Yeah, well, Daryl will be able to advise, and Tim will be there as well, so you can pick his brains on how he done that one as well. So
Yeah, Tim Waddington.
Happy days.
Tim Waddington will be there.
Sounds like a plan.
And the one and only Scrags68. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do.
He's such a handsome fella, that's
He's the
right.
most handsome man.
Stop it, man. Stop it.
Let me tell you. And he's
So I would.
Embarrassed.
Yes, Rob, fuck, I am
Are
packing.
you going as well, Scrag?
Say again?
Yeah, I'll be there. I went last year. And it was superb last year. So
Yeah,
really
it did look fun.
one. Yeah, bring your waders if you're coming, because he does allow you to get in and help with the netting. To be fair, so
Yeah.
One thing I've never bought for
it
carp
was
fishing.
superb last year.
He's such a handsome chap, isn't he?
Yeah,
Stop it, man.
you'll see the video tomorrow. So basically, during tomorrow's video, I'll waffle on a bit, and I don't actually know what I'm talking about. But at the end of the video, I'll give you all of the exact instructions. Do you know what I mean? But it is a brilliant video. And it was quite easy to edit, if I'm honest with you. It just fell into place, if I'm honest. And even though it's an hour and 10 minutes long, there's nothing that I could have edited out because all of it's just good information all the way through. So look at that smile. Oh, I'm on there, look. Hello. Is you doggy?
Yeah.
I was looking at the screen. Like, oh, me loo. And then I suddenly clocked that I'm full screen. Hi, guys. Hi, Gwen. Hi, Susan. Hi.
All I've got is a black screen.
Yes, don't miss tomorrow night. It's 8 o'clock. It's an hour and 10 minutes. There'll be no adverts. Jump in the live chat. You absolute legends. Love it. Well, a brilliant community. And honestly, Tristan, I think you're.
Anyway, on that note, because Perky's got to shoot off because
I'm here.
he wants to go
into
into
disco dance.
He's got some lube. He's got some lube waiting.
He's got his lube. He's going to be happy. I'd like to thank all the guys that have joined us today. Crazy for going goldfish. Who else did we have? Brain's gone.
Josh.
What was that foreign guy's name?
Josh.
Sandy, isn't he?
Raphael from his channel is Great Crazy for Coin
He's a
Goldfish.
real nice guy, Raphael.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, he's a cracking lad. Little Nick can't be on camera because he's driving. Perky from Koi Services, he's going to go and play with his lube. Scrag's going to go and sit in front of the mirror. I'm going to go and chill. As always, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Twisted Koi. You lot
Have a
out
good
there,
night, all.
you know you're great. And we'll see you tomorrow with a video. Later,
Bye,
guys.
bye. Bye.